Hello everyone, welcome again to Mastering Solutions. In this problem, let's start off by listing all of the variables that they give us. So we know that we have the distance is a 3 mm piece of glass. And so let's change that into standard units right off the bat, which of course is going to be 3.0 times 10 to the negative 3 meters. And then you can also write it the same as this. These two are saying the exact same thing. We know that light is c, and that's of course 3 times 10 to the 8 meters per second. And they want to say how long does it take us for the light to travel through this. So we're trying to find what the time is for this. If you look at this, we have a time, a speed, and a distance. So we're going to be using the velocity formula. So we have v is equal to the change in the distance over the change in time. And we're trying to solve for the time, so let's rearrange this for that. So we'll multiply both sides of the equation by t. I know we've done this a million times at this point. So then we have, of course, vt equals the change in the distance, and then we're going to divide it by x. So time is equal to the change in the distance divided by the speed. So that gives us time is equal to the change in the distance over the speed. But now if we were to plug all this in right away, that's not the correct answer, because what we have to do is we have to use a second equation to give us what the speed of light is, because c, that's the speed of light in a vacuum, but we're traveling in glass, so it's going to be different. So the formula for the speed of light in a certain medium is going to be the velocity divided by whatever the index of refraction is for that. This is just rearranging the index of refraction equation, which is n is equal to c over v. And this is taken from the book. This is the first formula that they give us for this chapter. So now if we plug this into v, that will now give us the correct time. So we have time is equal to the change in distance, which we have 0.003 meters, divided by the speed, which we have 3 times 10 to the 8 meters per second, divided by n, and the n of glass that we'll be using is 1.33. And the n that we'll be using for this is 1.50, and that's from a table in the book. So 1.5. So we have 0.003 divided by 3 times 10 to the 8th divided by 1.5. And that gives us a time of how long it's in the glass for of 1.5 times 10 to the negative 11 seconds for how long the light is traveling through that thickness of a piece of window glass.